This is the reason why I'm making this video. This video gave me so much nostalgia that inspired me to revive my dead channel. Although my channel was dead before I stopped uploading anyway. I mean shit, my most recent video got 20 views. Isn't that crazy? Now Destiny is one of my favourite games of all time. This game is literally like a 10 out of 10 in my eyes, from the gameplay down to the social aspect. This game is so good that I neglected my 12 children just to grind their raid on Tuesday nights. Listen here, showing my Galahorn and Crota's crusty ass is way more important than my children. Is feeding my children gonna raise my light level? I don't think so. I didn't spend 1,500 hours on this game to let some snotty ass kids get in the way of me maxing out my exotics. I don't know about you, the last time I actually felt anything was from Destiny. Apart from that, I feel like I'm in an existential crisis with a void in my heart that can't be filled after Cabal 1080 while I insta-swap no scope tower all the way from raid and led us into the disappointment that was Destiny 2. For some reason, D2 hits different compared to D1 and not in the good way. Actually, can't believe they simplified the subclass system so that even Ned could use it. And how can I put it? He's pretty ooga booga. Anyway, if we're talking chronologically about my experiences, we better start in 2014. I was young and back then, about 2 years old, and I just bought Destiny. My mum actually bought it because the game employees would probably hang me if I tried to buy it myself and boot the game up. I wake up to a dwarf stuffed in a tin can telling me about why I'm alive at the big ass moon that's called the Traveller or something, so I beat some cheeks and set off for the tower. Little did I know about the future adventure that I would embark on and the new friends I would make throughout the next couple of years. Vault of Glass. The first raid consisted of opening up a vault and beating the shells on big ass robots and then getting that sweet mythic class at the end of it. Although some of us were never fortunate enough to get it.
Hey bro, I'm good.
Bro, you okay?
I'm good, bro. You geeking, bro. I'm good. Bro. Get hold me. I'm good, bro.
I remember being more hyped about getting the Fatebringer than I was about the Vex.
No! What did I do? Oh my god!
Clearly, size doesn't matter, because we all know how strong it was for a hand cannon. That Firefly do be hitting different though. First time I did the raid, we cheesed the Templar by throwing him off the side of the map by lobbing continuous nades at him, which I can't lie, it's definitely an epic game moment if I've ever seen one. The Gorgon's maze was a pain. We always had one member that would shoot them for fun, then change their weapon to rid themselves of any imposing evidence, and would continue to play innocent until they were caught after like 10 minutes. However, all that pain and suffering was alleviated when one starry night I was gifted with 2 Galahorns back to back from the exotic chest in the maze. No cap. I swear on my hunter's life this actually happened. Then we got the classic jump puzzle across a huge cavern so that we could fight some real steel transformer chrome dome chicken bone watermelon.
Pickle chin that boy, egg on that collard green head that boy, oh head that boy, oh dirt that boy, stink that boy, afro head that, lip gloss chin that boy, ugly that boy, ugly dirt that.
Head ass robot Atheon, which can also throw off the map.
Oh hey, I'm just about to go to bed. I know we couldn't Skype tonight, but that's alright. Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
Pretty epic if you ask me. The Dark Below. Hey, lumbar, we got this bitch ass Crota. Realistically, no one cares about the story, it's all about the goddamn raid. Also, they added Omegle or something to the game.
She is such a bad bitch though!
Man, this raid was fun. Running through the pitch black abyss while screaming. Until reaching a bridge and having ogres shoot laser beams at you while you hid behind a rock to cheese it legitimately was a good experience. Then you encountered another bridge which required some mechanics to complete, but I actually never ended up completing it legitimately. Then you gotta slap that bitch at you and send her back to the depths of hell where she came from.
Fuck you, bitch! Shut the fuck up, bitch! Shut the fuck up!
Nigga probably asked you that a bitch ass thing. Shut the fuck up!
It's now time for the final boss, everything has been building up to this one moment. Crota, the culmination of years of experience and strategy put into formulating this incredible plan to finally kill him. Sometimes I ask myself, is it even possible to coordinate such a thing? It's practically rocket science. Until we realise that you could just blast us with 50 Gallahorn rockets at the back of the map and avoid any conflict altogether. Loot time! And who would have known that this man, who keep in mind lives across the country to us, getting a raid helmet would eventually lead to Susie being known in our school for being Jewish, which he isn't, via a widespread lie, and led to a massive conflict between the two that continued for a fair few years. House of Wolves. Boy oh boy was this going to be an interesting DLC. What raid would it be? A Fallen raid? Another Hive raid? Maybe even a Cabal raid? Nah, no raid. Instead of 3-man arena with his bitch ass Skolos and mofo at the end. Well, only one thing that was funny happened though. In a 3-man, we spent 6 straight hours until we finally killed Skolas, and Matthew didn't have a key to open the vault, so we didn't get any of the loot after all those hours.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro? You tripping?
Man, I don't even want to talk about this DLC. I wanted to do a raid with the boys, but we ended up getting split off. I felt as if my soul had been split, and the next DLC wouldn't be able to mend it. Until the Taken King dropped. Boy! This DLC was pretty epic, I can't lie, with the release of a new enemy faction, new Crucible game modes, a new robot voice, a new patrol map, new subclasses, swords, and a new raid. It had everything we wanted.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for.
My personal favourite was good old Golgoroth, which one of my friends called Spider-Man because the back part of his head that you had to snipe kinda looks like a spider. Then it's Oryx's daughters, which you have to murk until you can fight the big boy Oryx, and man is he quite the large individual. I remember seeing him for the first time, and he's a big fucker honestly, like at least 6 foot tall at the minimum. Entering his dark dimension, and being scared shitless whenever he runs at you with his big ass sword, jumping around like a bouncy castle, hoping you wouldn't get sliced in half. It's great fun, especially when someone died and you had to wipe, so you'd just blame that one person for the rest of the next run. Once Oryx had finally died, you could celebrate. Take a nice little screenshot of his lifeless corpse floating away towards Saturn as you open the chest and gather up your beautiful loot. A year and a bit after the release of The Taken King, the final DLC pack for Destiny 1 came out, Rise of Iron, introducing the circus on stilts, having Lord Salamander as a plot device, new patrol zone, new Crucible maps, and a new raid based on Deceiver. This raid was crazy, from having to open up the entrance of the raid, to repairing a huge battering ram on top of a wall, to having to descend into the nest of Deceiver and take out Spider head-ass Axis, the Archon Prime. Boy oh boy, is he a spider alright? A couple of notable memories from the raid include the time we finally completed the repairing of the battery ram, with like a split second of time left before it could wipe us. Big up Susie for clutching that one. Also the time we had to utilise our knowledge of binary code to activate the 4th monitor to get the Outbreak Prime. Luckily for me, I was doing computing at school, so me and Josh had it on lock. The last notable moment I have is entering the final area of the raid, which would lead you to a gorgeous view of the massive black mechanical pyramid emitting a dark glow, with a long stairway leading down to the entrance of it. This has to be one of my favourite moments in Destiny to date. Something about seeing such a crazy sight for the first time with 5 other fireteam members is a 10 out of 10 experience, and I don't think any other game will be able to come close to providing the same experience, journey and friends that Destiny gave me. However, the Crucible had a grudge against me. Like, why would it not let me get some good goddamn loot? It felt as if RNGesus had smashed my head in with a concrete slab whenever the rewards came up. Despite this, I spent way too much time in the Crucible than I'd like to admit. If there was nothing else to do in the PvE, I'd just hop into games of Crucible and play that in my free time. My favourite YouTuber based around the Crucible has to be Triple Wreck. If you haven't seen any of his montages, I'd suggest watching this specific video. This one is my favourite, and the link to it will be in the description if you're interested. Now, Xbox be on some bullshit, deleting my game clips that haven't been watched after 90 days. I don't know why they do that, but apparently that's what they do, so that's pretty epic. I've lost all of my game clips of the PvE, except for that one clip about the entering the pyramid, which is pretty epic. However, I still have multiple clips of PvP, so I decided to make a montage because I'd always wanted to make one of those after watching Triple Wreck's video back in the day. So here it is.
Good morning, eyes open, I can see the light shining through. Good morning, blinds open, I'm coming home to you. Soft with the weather, cool with the breeze. Flip through the pages of reality. Float like a feather out to the sea. Roll like a lion, living wild and free. Just like that, snap my fingers. Just like that, dreams get bigger. Just like that, paint a picture. Just like that, just like that, just like that. Just what you want, you have it. Just like just like that. Just like anything you want, you can have it. Whatever you need, you can grab it. Just like anything you want, you can have it. Whatever you need, what you need. Good evening, eyes closing, we can see the stars shining through. Good evening, blinds closing, it's just me and you. Soft with the weather, cool with the breeze. Flip through the pages of reality. Float like a feather out to the sea. Roam like a lion, living wild and free. Just like that, snap my fingers. Just like that, dreams get bigger. Just like that, paint a picture. Just like that, just like that, just like, just what you want, you have it. Just like just like that. Just like anything you want, you can have it. Whatever you need, you can grab it. Just like anything you want, you can have it. Whatever you need, what you need.
All enemies have been eliminated.
Thank you, viewer, for watching my incredible Big Chungus 100, Wholesome 100, Keanu Reeves 100 video. I spent a lot of time putting this shit together, so if you could drop a like, comment, and subscription, it'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.